Everyone from Codepath. This is my provariance card project, and in this project I made an AI decide between a human-like text and an AI-like text. So let's see what I did. So let's see one example of a human written restaurant review and see how our guide says about it. So it tells us that LLM gave us a score of 0.2, which is human-like. Anything above, I think, 0.8, 0.9 or something like that is AI, and the lesser the LLM score, the more human it sounds. So it is, the psychometric score is pretty good too. So it classified our review as human, which is correct. So our system is doing a pretty good job. So let's see another review. So this is more of a AI written like structure. So let's see how our LLM does in this. So it gave a score of 0.8, and it tells us it's written by AI because like the authorship, and it describes it as authorship unclear, some AI like patterns detected. Our analysis found patterns that appear more often in AI generated content than in human writing, but we are not confident enough. So like my LLM is not giving a final verdict, but it's like telling us to go in that direction about it is like somewhat like AI, somewhat like human, but it is not really sure, but it is like the AI. So let me copy the submission ID for this. So I copied the submission ID in here. I copied this because if the real person wrote it and it was flagged as AI, then they would need to contact the moderator so they can flag it as human, not as AI. So let's see how this request can be done. So we filed a request for this. Now with this request, we can say the moderator will be able to see the entire text and what the human says about it, and then the moderator can decide if it's an AI written or a human written text. So we can see the detailed log here about what happened. So this submission ID was submitted. The demo user, I wrote this. So the user message, I wrote this for myself for university assignment on technology ethics. My writing style is formal by training. So an entire person can also request what they are doing. If they wrote it themselves but it's kind of formal, then AI will kind of flag it as AI. So uh, a human can counter attack the decision and let the moderator know that they did it themselves. So one design decision I did that I'm really proud of is separating the LLM score and the psychometric score. So a psychometric score is more based on the patterns of the text. So some people, like in research or in formal writing, can have like a more advanced, less sentence structure, more complex words, stuff like that. So the psychometric score would be high. So I gave the LLM score 65% of the decision, that is AI or not, and the psychometric is giving 35% of it. I think that has really helped my system and made it more effective. Thank you so much for watching my demo.